A. Is identity for Black people naturally formed or is it coincidental? We're going to talk about it. So I'm going to see y'all in class. Hey y'all, welcome back. Perpetual student here, and we are back in class. So today we are going to talk about identity. Identity is especially a nuanced identity or a very intentional identity process for Black people is going to be very complicated to break down. It's going to be very difficult to put into one video. So I want y'all to stick around and check out for all the parts. I'm talking about identity. Now, we often take that for granted, right? Especially if you're not Black. It's a very nuanced thing. Oftentimes we believe we have it under control. Often we believe it's fixed, meaning we can't change it. Now, I'm under the belief, and there are many others, that there are parts of our personality that are fixed and are not necessarily difficult to change, but are formed very early on. And because of that, they maintain an influence throughout our lifespan. So now, thinking about that and thinking about what components make up our identity, we have to explore what that might be for Black people. So they often say that identity is formed during your adolescent period. Now, what do we also know? That is one of the most impressionable parts of your life. You're under a lot of influence, under a lot of pressure from the people around you. So your environment, where you're at, not even just your family, probably more so your friends, who you're spending most of your time around, the community you're in, they're going to dictate what things you keep, what you toss out. So what might that be like for a young Black person growing up and viewing all the negative and traumatic experiences that are being shared in the media and in the public? You wake up and you look on the news, this person got shot, that person got shot, this person gets arrested for this or that, right? And you as a young, impressionable child growing up might look at that and say, wow, that's I don't want nothing to do with that. All I see is drama coming with that, right? So you do things, whether intentionally or unconsciously, to distance yourself from it so that you can have a more positive identity and an identity that is more palatable, something that's a more acceptable identity pertaining to the community or the people who you surround yourself with or you just happen to be around, right? So being a young Black child, are they able to positively integrate their Blackness into their identity while looking at all of this around them? That's a question you have to ask. And if you're a Black viewer, that's a question you need to ask yourself too. Was I intentionally or have I intentionally integrated my Blackness into my identity, or have I intentionally or unconsciously separated myself from it because of what I'm seeing? That's the question we're gonna look at. In the next video, we're gonna break it down even some more, give some more examples, and really look at the cost and benefit system, the superego, and see how that can influence the intentionality or the deliberate nature of designing the identity and the look, both physical, outward, and both internal, how you think, what you do, and what you say. We're going to break that down some more in the next one. like, comment, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next class. Hey, and remember, never stop learning. See y'all. Peace.